And we're back with more cases for the iPhone Air and the 17 Pro Max. So, do you need a case with super duper grip? Well, I might have the thing for you. Let's check it out. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Michael's Tech Talk. So, dBrand are in the house. I feel really privileged because I have reviewed dBrand cases on the channel before, and I'll be honest, wasn't really overly impressed with the quality of some of the cases maybe a couple of years ago. Haven't really had much of an interaction with dBrand, and then dBrand reached out to me and they were like, Michael, we'd love to send you some stuff. And I was like, yeah, okay, no problem. I appreciate that. And yeah, so they sent me across cases and others for the new iPhone lineup. So let's check these out. So this is the grip. We're going to start with the grip cases. I do have the Ghost and the Tank, which I will be doing reviews on, so stay tuned for them coming. I will give you a little spoiler. The Tank is an absolute beast. It's just next level. It's crazy. So let's just get a wee look at the packaging. A little bit of a spoiler. I have been using the grip quite frequently on the iPhone Air. So I've popped the back of the box here just for the aesthetic of unboxing. Pro Max was a little late in arriving, so I haven't opened it yet, but I have been using the dBrand grip on the iPhone Air. So dBrand's packaging is pretty nice, and I'm not sure if this is something that they sent across for me or if this is something that comes in the box, but I did get 3 skins with my cases. I really appreciate it, dBrand. Thanks very much. I really like the look of this one. Logic board, but it's like black and stealthy, and it's all really cool. So again, dBrand, thanks very much for the hookup. But I have just been rocking the dBrand grip naked. And then if we just open up, we'll get a look at the Pro Max. And it's the same in here for the Pro Max version as well. So we have the grip, and I do have the same skins. So again, I think it is maybe just something that comes with them. Not sure. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Did you get the 3 skins with your cases? Let me know in the comments down below. And if not, I'm gonna feel really special. You know yourself. So we'll pop these on the scale. We'll get the weight of these. Now I don't expect these to be super duper light, but that's not what they're all about. So the grip for the Air weighs in at 44 grams, and the Pro Max weighs in at 50 grams on the button. And if we pop the iPhone Air onto the scale, that weighs in at 210 grams, and the Pro Max weighs in at 282 grams. So that's what you'll be carrying around inside your pocket. So we'll set the Pro Max to the side. We will start with the Air. Now this is, like I said, this is a case I have been using since my iPhone arrived. It was one of the first cases that arrived for my iPhone Air, and it is what I have been using the most, and I really like it. So we do have that sort of rough texture plastic on the back. So this is a plastic surface because it allows you to put skins on the back of it, which is really good. But the grip on the side bumper is what sells this case. This is what makes this case so nice to use. I'm not sponsored by dBrand, and I always give my honest opinion on anything that I feature on the channel, but I will say those cases were pretty mid. This is miles better than what it was, and the fact that I have been using this solid, you can actually see there's a few little bits of like pocket lint and stuff that is like stuck to this case. That shows you how much I've been using it. But see the texture on this bumper that goes all the way around, like this mad texture is all the way around this entire bumper. It is so nice to use. And then we have our rubber grips here on the side, which do help literally to give you grip. This case is extremely hard to slip out of your hand. Emphasis on the word grip, right? It's doing its job. So the buttons are molded on here, which are clicky, tactile, responsive, no issues with the buttons. And then we have our camera control button here, which kind of blends in with the aesthetic. It's different compared to a lot of other cases, but if you double click it, I find the button is pretty good. The touch haptics are really good on it, and we have no issues there accessing the camera. Really good. And the fitment then. So if we just try the fitment of this case is relatively rigid, and it takes a fair little bit to get it off, but if you just listen for the click, it clicks on there really well. And it'll do again at the bottom. Yep, perfect. No issues with that whatsoever. And then if we do our twist test, we just take the corners, we give it a twist. The phone does not move. That is, whoa. See how grippy it is? the phone is not popping out of there whatsoever. That's what you want to see. And then our screen lip then. So it is a pretty minimal lip. It is raised at the 4 corners and it sort of comes down even with the display here. No screen protector yet on this phone, so it gives you an indication of what it's like without a screen protector. This will come up pretty much flush then at the sides when there's a screen protector on, but if you set it down flat, those corners will raise that display up off the surface. That's what you want to see. And then what we do have here on the grip, we do have this unique shape. So it gives you a shape right up over the camera bump, so it makes it even when it's on your surface. The camera lens is recessed as well, and it's completely covered the plateau. So it's going to give you the maximum amount of protection there, which is really, really good. So if you set that down flat, it's not going to rough up that lens and it's not going to rock. That's pretty sweet. I think the design choice is going to be a bit Marmite with some people, but I actually really like it. I don't have an issue with that whatsoever. So let's talk about the feel. This case is not slipping out of your hand at all. It is just so grippy all the way around. It's full bumper and you can actually hear. That's how textured it is. That gives you an indication of just how much grip this thing has. It's so good. And then we have our cutouts for our USB-C and our microphones. And if we just do our USB-C cable test, so this is my Anchor USB-C cable. So if we just pop it in there, we've no issues with the cutout. So I hope that helps. I know a lot of people used a lot of different types of cables, but with this Anchor cable, no issues. The feel of this case is really, really good. I have really liked it because I have had a bit of anxiety when it came to the iPhone Air because it being so thin and I was worried about dropping it and breaking it. I haven't had it with this case, so that's really good. And it's MagSafe case, so we can do a MagSafe test, so we just get our trusty stand. And the magnets have been top notch for this. I've been using it on mounts in the car, all sorts of stuff, and we've had no issues with the magnets. The magnets are really good. Now, I will say, on the iPhone Air, MagSafe tests aren't really hard because the phone is so light, but yeah, it's been really, really solid. So yeah, that is the grip case for the iPhone Air. But we'll move on to the Pro Max, and it is exactly the same across the board. We have this texture all the way around, which is really, really good. We have our molded buttons here, which are clicky, tactile, responsive. And we'll just try our camera control, and yep, camera control is really, really good. That unique design is a little bit different to some of the cases I've been used to, but yeah, no issues with that whatsoever. Click, 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 no problem. And then because this is a bigger phone, bigger case, it is still relatively rigid. It is a bit soft here at the buttons and where the cutout is for the charger. That's normal. But if we pop it off at the sides here, it is really, really hard to get it off, which is good. And if we listen for the click, really good click. And we'll do the same at the bottom. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And then if we take a look at the screen lip, again, raised at the corners, and it comes down at a slope on the sides. No screen protector on this Pro Max yet, but it gives you an indication of what you'll get without a screen protector, and then with a screen protector you'll get a little bit less. But if you set it down flat, those 4 corners are going to lift it up off the surface. That's what you want. And then look at the camera bump. Again, it's got the same design as the iPhone Air. We've got this bump that goes up. It's not as extreme as the iPhone Air's bump is because the iPhone Air is so slim, but it's that design is still there. The entire plateau is covered, but the lenses do not protrude out of that bump, so that's what you want to see. And if you set that down flat, it is going to keep it up off that surface. That's what you want to see. And if you just have a look at the lenses, there is little cutouts there. There is a little bit of space. If you do want to use lens protectors, you can use lens protectors. So I hope that helps. So what's my final thoughts? And yeah, for me, this was a case that I wasn't expecting much of. I wasn't expecting to like it, and I can say I do like it. It's really, really nice. The improvements in quality since the last time I used a grip is a lot better. If you haven't had one in a while, I would say definitely look at picking one of these up because it's definitely improved. And if you're like me and you like your cases to match, yeah, it's very, very good for the OCD. So guys, what do you think of the dBrand grip? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, if you are looking to pick these up, I will leave you links in the description down below. Affiliate links help support the channel, but they don't cost you guys any more money. If you do pick up using any of my links, thanks for your support. Much appreciated. And that about wraps up for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button for me. Don't forget to click that subscribe and ring that little bell to be notified of new videos just like this one. Keep it locked to the channel. I will be doing more dBrand cases. I do have the rest of the cases for the lineup, so stay tuned for that coming. I will also be doing a lot more cases and accessories videos for the iPhone 17 series, so stay tuned for that. And if you want some more down-to-earth tech review and accessory videos, you know where to come. And if you want to check out some more iPhone 17 related content, you can check it out right here.